Hi there, this is Shauna with Valkeryie Consulting, and I'm going to walk you through my girl MJ's website, which will be launching any day now. Go over some of the functionality that we provided in here on both the front end and the back end of the site so that you can get educated about using WordPress to your advantage. So first off up here, what we did was we used the Monarch plugin. With the Monarch plugin, you can actually authorize the API to continue to pull however many people are subscribed to your social networks, but it's just giving people an opportunity to connect with you. Over here on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see a social media sharing bar. This will show the user and everybody else who visits the site how many times this site has actually been shared with other people. Down here, what you're going to see is the slider bar, and this is an animated slider bar with active links to each and every page on the website. Here we put in a link to the client's radio show as well as an overview of many of the services that she offers her clients. Here we built a pricing table with all of her rates and the opportunity for people to book now online with her direct on her site. Down here we just went over for life coaching and put in another call to action. And then we took all of the blog posts from the client's prior site and moved them over to her new site and put in a plugin on the page that allows people to see the most recent blog posts that this client has done. One thing that we are really excited about is the plugin called Bookify. And what this does is it allows clients to go in and select categories, services, who they want to book with, and then select a date and time for their appointment. So let's say somebody wanted to use a free consultation. They would select this. They would talk about their availability and simply click next. What this is going to do once we have this integrated with the client is sync up with her Google Calendar so that she can actually schedule appointments based on her availability, and it makes it very simple for the client to use. For other sessions that she has that are paid for, there's actually a built-in payment gateway for this as well, so people can prepay for their sessions online. Down here we put in testimonials, and we just put in a quick short code that allows people to scroll through many of the testimonials for my girl MJ. Down here at the bottom, we used a program called Bloom, and what this does is it allows people to subscribe to the My Girl MJ site, and then that email address is automatically input into her MailChimp account. From there, and this is actually a different video, we've set it up to where all of the blog posts for the week will be repackaged and sent out as a template to every subscriber on her list. Another cool feature that we added to this particular site is on Wordpress, and what this will allow her to do is actually have her very own social networking site on her website. So she can add people to groups and actually have people coming back either for paid or free sessions, and have a lot of different material that will be valuable and useful to everybody who's visiting her website. We left some space down here for monetization as well, and that's actually the last pending item that we'll need. You can search the entire site direct from this bar right here, and then we also input an events calendar for this client to where people can actually go and sign up for her different events and the things that she does. And we've got different things on here, A Course in Miracles, and then of course her radio show as well. Another opportunity for people to connect with this client on 4 different social networks. The popular blogs that she has on her site, meaning the things that are read the most, and then a simple contact form at the bottom as well. Again, we left plenty of space down here for monetizing the site, which is going to be step 2, but that's just a quick overview of some of the super cool functionality that we programmed in to the home page of the site. What you're looking at here is the client's about page, and what we have built in here is of course the social media share bars, but also opportunities for people to share using the Monarch plugin here. What this is a simple overview and about for this client, in addition to pictures, as well as a call to action button at the bottom that allows people to send her a message once they've read this about page. On the right hand side, what you're looking at is the sidebar that we built for this particular client, and we left some room on here for her to add things to it as well as monetize the sidebar. We of course put our call to action over here to help her gain more email list subscribers, and then we have her follow buttons as well. that people can log in to her social media network direct here and actually log into any groups that they are a part of and see all of the recent activity for each group. And we put different categories on the blogs that she has written for this particular site. Now, if you look at the About page, you can also find all of My Girl MJ's events by simply clicking on the Events button. What this is it's an overview calendar for all of the events that are upcoming for My Girl MJ in April. So we used an event calendar plugin for this. People can actually search by date or time, find events, and then have things listed here. So as you can see, we've gone ahead and we've pre-programmed in quite a few of these for her. She's going to have to keep up with it, but it's a really, really great plugin to have. Then, of course, no website is complete without a contact page. So we built a Contact Me page as well as another opportunity for people to schedule with her online and a simple contact form at the bottom. No need to overcomplicate a contact page. It is what it is. People know what to expect. It's a way for them to get in touch with the website owner. On her services page, what we did was we put in 3 different call out buttons, again, going over some of the services a little bit more in depth that she offers to her clients. We have put in once more her pricing table so people know what to expect there, as well as her testimonials as far as why people should use her services, and then of course a contact form at the bottom. And let's never forget, we always have to have those social share buttons. That is absolutely vital. And again, the service I use for that is something called Monarch. It is a paid plugin. It is not free, but it is very well worth it. And then here you also have an opportunity to log into the social media network that I built for this particular client, to where you can actually do updates, you can see all groups, you can create groups, and you can even see members in different groups. So, you know, it's really pretty cool. You can go in here as far as, you know, seeing activity for each user. Obviously there isn't any right now, but you can do just quick updates just like in Facebook. So it's pretty cool, and you've got, you know, all members, groups, any mentions that people will make to you, and there's even a separate RSS feed if people want to subscribe only to the social network that we have built for her. So it's a pretty cool option there. Then we took all of the clients' podcasts that she has provided on SoundCloud, and we created a separate podcast page so people can come and visit her and actually listen to all of her podcasts. Now, since there was only 8 that was available right now, we made it a very, very, very simple page. This has a lot of opportunity to it, though, to where we can grow it, add podcasts based on categories, and then have those categories expanded so people can listen to those podcasts. So when we build something for a client, we always build it with the opportunity and with the anticipation that the client's going to grow even further into their business. Then, of course, we have a separate book online appointment now. We put in some text, and this is vital. And I don't know if I stress this enough, but this is vital because you do need text on every single page. You need it for Google, you need it for all of the search engines, and you also need it to effectively monetize your site. So it's important. It doesn't have to be a whole lot of text, but at least a paragraph on every single page there needs to be text. And this is the same plugin that I showed you a few minutes ago as far as being able to schedule with her online and then pay for her services as well. Now, since she is always looking for guests for her radio show, we wanted to make her life a little bit easier so people can go here and find out more about Radio San Antonio and then fill out a simple contact form so that they can apply to be a guest on her show. And this will automatically go into her email, so we've made this very, very easy for her. Now, one thing that this client is a big advocate of is something called A Course in Miracles, and she does facilitate a course for that. But she also has a lot of great information and knowledge, wealth of knowledge as far as, you know, different life coaching books and ways that you can improve your life with her recommendations. So one thing we are working on with her is using Amazon as an affiliate program so that we can actually put in a bookstore. And then, of course, very simple blog page. This is just a recap of all of the blogs that are on her site as well as events. And then if somebody wants to go in and check out an opportunity to guest blog for her site, we have actually installed software that allows somebody to actually literally write a post. It will go into her scheduled posts for her website so she can review it, and then if she decides that it's appropriate for her site, she can actually post it. But it makes it very, very simple for people to submit guest blogs to your site, and it's important for people to submit those guest blogs to your site, as also it's important for you to submit guest blogs to other sites as you're growing your traffic. So it's not enough to just blog for your site. You also want to make sure that you're blogging for other people's sites as well. That is in my course, Blog Authority, which is $7. It's something I would highly recommend you doing, because we do provide you links and different strategies that you can use in addition to our monetization guide. So the last thing I want to show you as far as functionality of our site is actually what a blog would look like. And this is what her blog would look like right here. So as you can see, we've already set it up for monetization for this client. We just have a couple things to tweak with that, but it's a pretty cool way for her to have opportunities where she can make passive residual income, and there's even more on the back end, but that is just the front end of My Girl MJ. Thanks for watching, and remember, any other questions, please post them in the comments below and visit us online at www.valkeryie.com.